What is your American dream?
My background is Jamaican. My American dream is to be successful regardless of my race, attitude, or for simply being me.
I'm Honduran, and my American dream is freedom. Freedom to do whatever I want to do.
I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey, and my American dream is always being able to fight for what I believe in.
My parents are from Haiti. My American dream is equal opportunity and access to a great quality education.
My family's from Belize, and my American dream is to inspire others and provoke change through the art of my filmmaking.
My family's from Pakistan, but I was born and raised here in New York, and my American dream is to take advantage of all the opportunity that I've been given here.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Well, Spar and Bernstein has been nothing but great to me throughout my trials. I mean, it's 5 years into this car accident, and they never gave up on me, never. And in everything, they fought for me, and I am so proud to tell everyone, don't even wink for a moment. It's you, Spar and Bernstein. My lawyer here, Mr. Barack, has been a cage animal. He wanted to go on trial, but thank God we settled out of court, and it was something that I'm very, very happy about. So everyone, I'm telling you, I'm not just making stories up. You have to use this law firm. Spar and Bernstein is the best, worldwide best.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Look, he's there. Welcome to the Brad and Squeeze Show. Hey, what can I say, man? I'm a trooper or what? What am I, a trooper or what?
Trooper! Trooper!
Trooper all the way, man.
With a capital T.
Yeah.
Where are you, at this moment? Are you at the airport?
I am at the Norman Manley International Airport, broadcasting live from Club Kingston Lounge. They actually allowed me to do that.
Wow. So you were doing
nice of them, right?
You were doing it from the airport lounge, Squeeze. Nothing
yes,
like
I am.
You're like the Jamaican MacGyver. You just you improvise and figure it out.
I'm down for one day and up for the rest of the other days.
That is correct. That is correct.
That's me, man. Story of my life. It's called resilience.
Yes. Now, do you get like some free food there? What's going on over there? Is there like free food at the airport lounge?
They always take care of me here. They always give me a lot of free food and
like free beer or something, like Red Stripe. What do they got? You're in the airport lounge. They got to give you something for free.
No, trust me. The people in this lounge, Club Kingston, they're the best. They've been taking care of me for years.
Yes, because how many airplanes have you been on in the last 12 months, do you think? Rides, literally up and down. Would you have to take a guess? Because you are never in the same place twice. You're like Waldo.
Maybe about 30, 35.
That's it?
Maybe more.
More than that.
No, maybe more. Maybe because every weekend I'm flying. So,
right. You fly back and forth every weekend. You're back and forth twice. So that's two.
Let me ask you something.
What?
If you were in my position and you had a business in another country, that is a cash business, would you fly back and forth or would you just let someone else handle it, like a Zenmar?
I would let Zenmar handle it and let Zenmar get very rich on your back. I think that would be perfect. I think that would be actually perfect.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I think that would be perfect. All of a sudden, like Zenmar's driving around in a Bentley and a Ferrari and Squeeze is like, why can't I pay the bills? I wonder why.
Yeah. Thank you, Squeeze. Yes. Thank you, Brad.
Right.
Stay in New York.
Zenmar's like, Squeeze is the best boss ever.
Ever. But anyway, we're here. We're ready to get the immigration questions answered. All compliments to the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. This is called the Brad and Squeeze Show. And of course, Brad is at 225 Broadway in New York City on the 5th floor. And we want to remind you that, of course, the page that you should be going to is our Facebook Live page, Brad and Squeeze. Make sure you put your questions on there. We'll get your questions answered later on right here on, of course, the Brad and Squeeze Show, the noon edition. And do remember, we come your way each and every single weekday, live at 9 and live at noon. So, Brad,
yes.
I'm ready to rock and roll, man.
All right. So you want to know what? You want to get right into immigration?
I want to jump right into immigration. I mean, it's a new year. I think a lot of people need to sort out their immigration status and find out what needs to get done immediately before Mr. Orange guy changes his mind about a lot of things. And he's already doing that anyway.
Yeah, I think the optimal word that you should be using is you want to fly right into immigration. I mean, you got to use
right into it.
Everything because you are at the airport should be airport related. Like you want to fly right through. There's, Trump has a lot of security vetting right now, for example. And so you gotta make sure you get things moving a little faster than usual, right? You don't want to carry your baggage around. You want to be able to deal with your immigration issues. I mean, let's use every airport word we can come up with in our show today.
I see a lot of people checking in earlier with their green cards, and I'm looking at and the guy said, "Hey, Squeeze, what's up, man?" It's like, "How long you had your green card?" "Oh, about 5 years now." I'm like, "Wire addresses?" "Oh, I don't know." I'm like, Trump knows. Right. Okay, you may want to become a citizen. So one of the things that we want to tell everyone that's out there, call Spar and Bernstein. Let them get your citizenship process started. They're good at it. I can tell you that. They've got good super lawyers at Spar and Bernstein. Make sure that you reach out to them and become a citizen. You'll find out that there's so much more benefits. And God forbid if something happens, guess what? You're still in the United States. You're not kicked out.
Squeeze. Like, for example, I'm going to give you an example. The Haitians, they've lost their TPS. That's going to be ending very shortly. The Salvadorians, the Salvadorians, their TPS is going to end in September of 2018. The Nicaraguans have lost their TPS. You're talking about over 1 million people. Over 1 million people. I'm not saying all 1 million had an opportunity to get a green card. A lot of them probably want to get a green card and couldn't figure it out. But I know for a fact there is a large group of Salvadorans, Nicaraguans, Haitians who have had the opportunity, whether they knew it or not, maybe they didn't even know it because they never even looked into it, but have had opportunities to be able to get a green card, never did because they said...
Anything about it?
I don't know. I don't know why I don't do it. I got my work permit. And now everybody's racing. Everybody's rushing. Everybody is literally flying to get to a lawyer to figure out what to do before they become illegal and perhaps even get deported out of the United States. It is so incumbent upon...
Well, you want to know something, Brad? A lot of it has to do with culture and procrastination and people not taking the things that they should be taking serious in their life. And I sound a little bit redundant there, but I want to be. A lot of folks need to realize...
Why do you say it's culture, though? You think it's culture makes people...
I think, yeah, because, for example, I know a lot of my Jamaican friends, they're like, no, I don't want to become a U.S. citizen. I am Jamaican. I want to stay a Jamaican citizen. And I'm like, yes, you can stay a Jamaican citizen, but you can also be a U.S. citizen. You can have dual citizenship. Unless you're planning on running for politics, you can become, can have dual citizenship.
And if you plan on running for politics, then you want to be Prime Minister of Jamaica one day, then renounce your U.S. citizenship. It's not the end of the world.
Then renounce it. Right.
There's very few countries, Squeeze. There are very few countries in the world where you have to renounce your citizenship to become a U.S. citizen. Japan, for example, is a country where if you're a Japanese citizen, you want to become an American citizen, you have to renounce your Japanese citizenship. There are a few countries where you have to get permission in advance to be a dual citizen. One that comes to mind is Germany. Germany, you can become a dual citizen with Germany and the United States of America. You just have to ask Germany for permission first and get approval before you swear in to become a U.S. citizen here in America. But I would say in the vast majority of countries, in the vast majority of cases, you can be a dual citizen. You can get the benefits of both citizenship of your native country, whether it's Jamaica, Canada, England, France, whatever it may be, Italy, and you can also be a citizen of the United States. I've seen people, Squeeze, that have had 3 or 4 citizenships. I've seen people with citizenship of Jamaica, Canada. They had England and the United States. I just saw a client about 2 weeks ago who had 4 different four different national passports and was a citizen of 4 different countries. Okay, so you can not only be a dual citizen. I don't know, was that a quadruple citizen or whatever that may be? It's like the old Rodney Dangerfield. When You ever see that movie with Rodney Dangerfield? And the clerk says, how do you want to pay? And he whips out like 20 credit cards. He's like, here, pick a card. Like literally, you can walk through. You can walk through the airport. You're like, who are you today? Pick a passport. So I mean,
pick a passport.
Pick a passport. One, yeah. So you can and so really, you have everything to lose, but if you're living in America and not working on ultimately becoming a citizen. Ask the Salvadorans, ask the Haitians, ask the Nicaraguans, ask the Dreamers, ask the people who just lived here and said, I don't need to get a green card because I got a social and driver's license. I somehow was able to get it. I could live here fine. Ask those people because there's a lot of them. Okay?
Right,
you have
exactly.
everything to lose these days by not becoming legal, by not doing the right thing, which is...
And you want to know what, Brad? I want right now, it's a new year. It's still the first, we're in the second week of January 2018. I want every single person right now who understand what Brad and I are speaking about to pick up their phone right now, dial Spar and Bernstein, and book that appointment to get the process started. Here is the number, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Call. Ask your questions, even if you just got to go in and get a consultation, even do that, but get the process started. And one of the reasons why I'm saying you should actually go in and see Brad or any of the other attorneys is because sometimes we make silly little mistakes and screw it all up. We have heard quite a few questions this morning where people screwed up the process just by making simple mistakes. Let the team at Spar and Bernstein handle that for you. Yes, Brad.
Squeeze, I would like, we still have a social media queen, Kim. Okay, she's in the background. She's still conversing with Team Squeeze and Brad Squad. I would like her to put up a poll right now. Okay, I'm curious what people think. Are people not becoming citizens because they think they're no longer going to be a national of their country that they were born in? Do you think that's the reason?
Yeah,
that's Squeeze's opinion.
Yeah,
right. That was your opinion.
That they
people said they don't want to lose their Jamaican citizenship or their Trinidadian citizenship or their Haitian or their Canadian. What?
I'm going to tell you, want to know what the biggest one is?
What?
People are saying that they do not want to become a citizen of the United States right now because of Donald Trump.
That's not a reason.
A lot of people are saying.
God, that's not a reason.
That is not a reason.
That's not a reason.
I agree with you.
Because Donald Trump will be way gone as president. Unless you plan on dying in the next 2 years, okay, you're going to outlive Donald Trump's presidency. You want to become a citizen.
Yes.
All right. If you plan on dying in the next 2 years, then no reason to do it. All right, I don't think anybody plans on that. So I'd like Kim to put up, and then maybe we can have Kim join us later, and she could report on the poll, okay? And let's make the poll, Squeeze. Yes. Let's figure it out. The poll is, are people not becoming citizens because they're scared they're going to lose their birth nationality? Is that
why not become a U.S. citizen? Well, that's the question. Why not become a U.S. citizen? Right?
But don't you have to? But doesn't the poll have to be yes, no? I think so.
Okay, I guess we could do that.
It has to be yes, no. All right, I'll tell you what. Let Kim figure out what the poll is, and maybe Kim could join us later on and report on her poll numbers. And I will tell you if the poll is 1-0, that means no Brad Squad and Team Squeeze are not doing their job. Okay, we want to see some poll numbers.
There you go.
All right, 1-800-529-5465. We have a whole bunch of calls, Squeeze. All right, maybe in the airport lounge you have somebody who wants to come over and ask a question live on the show. You never know.
When you're answering a question, I'm going to go grab a coffee or something.
Go grab see if anybody. Go grab some coffee and go see if anybody has some questions. Why don't you go to the free food line? Okay. And the free food line at the lounge. Okay, go to the free food line because the people there are already getting free food. They should also get some free legal advice as well. It's a great service that the airport lounge provides. Free food and free legal services.
Yes.
How's that? All right.
Did I tell you whose American Express I used to get in here?
Wonderful. Thank you very much. 1-800-529-5465. I'm going to tell you something. Okay, when you have to pose as Brad Bernstein to get into the airport lounge,
They're like, Mr. Bernstein?
You're Mr. Bernstein? Why? You look a
Bernstein, huh?
They said you look a lot darker than I imagined.
Yes, I am Mr. Bernstein.
All right. Why? So that's our next poll. Can Squeeze pass as Mr. Bernstein? We have 2 polls now. Do you believe Squeeze passed as Mr. Bernstein? I don't believe you did. All right. I believe you used your own American Express card. I don't buy that for 1 minute. All right. Ronald, how are you?
Hey, Brad. Good morning. How are you?
Okay. What's up?
Yes, I'm calling from here in Fort Myers.
Okay.
I think I mentioned this here before, but I do an adoption for my 3 nieces down in Jamaica.
Wait. You got to speak up. I'm not hearing you. You did a what in Jamaica?
Yeah, let me just step away from the noise. 1 minute, yes. Yes. Are you hearing me now?
I hear you the same, but let's just speak loudly.
Yes, I do an adoption for my nieces in Jamaica.
You did an adoption for?
Yes.
Okay, now
my nieces.
For your niece in Jamaica. Okay,
yes,
you went to Jamaica and adopted this child.
Yeah.
Yes, I went down there. I started the process here before with the credit agent.
Did you do?
Yeah, I do the.
You did an orphan. You can't. Okay, first of all, okay, the process is. I'm having trouble hearing you, but I hope you didn't.
Okay, are you hearing me better now?
Yeah. Did you finish an adoption in Jamaica?
Yes.
Are the parents alive?
The father passed away, but the mom's still alive.
And the mom consented to the adoption?
Yes, because she was at the court as well when I went down to the court.
Okay, you got a big problem for this child. That's why you're calling, right? Can't get this child here because you can't go to Jamaica and adopt a child and expect the child to come here unless you have lived with the child for 2 years. The adoption in Jamaica was the mistake. You can only bring an orphan, somebody who has no mother, someone who has no father, to the United States to do an adoption here from Jamaica, certainly. There's certain countries' Hague Convention that you can do it. So when you go to the court in Jamaica, I already know your question because you're like, why can't I get this kid here? When you go to the court in Jamaica and you have a mom there and the mom consents to an adoption, that child's not an orphan. That child has a mother. So you have now, the fact that mom is consenting really screwed up the case. You went to an agent. I don't know what an agent is. An agent can be any human being in the world, okay? It could, my son Zachary, who's 16 years old, can hang a shingle up and say he's an agent and he never even graduated high school. So there's a big issue now trying to get this child here. How old is the child now?
Yeah, or 14.
Okay. You're going to need to have a consultation with us because we have to unwind what you have done and get this kid here as an orphan before 16. So hold on 1 second, okay? All right. You see, Squeeze, through telepathy, Squeeze went to get coffee. Okay, Jesse, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
How are you? What's up?
I'm good. I was asking a question for my brother. So he is an American citizen, but then he is on child support, but then he's trying to adjust his girlfriend status currently, but he's wondering if, being the fact that his baby mother has put him on child support, if that is going to have an effect on him adjusting his girlfriend status here.
Well, when you mean by I put you on child support, meaning that he's paying child support through family court or he's back due child support?
No, he's paying it. He's paying it. He doesn't have any back due. He's up to date and everything.
Yeah, that's fine. He's doing the right thing. What's wrong with that? He's paying his child support. That's fine.
I was just because he was concerned if being the fact that he's on child support, if he can file for her.
No, guess what? I'm on child support. I pay for my 2 kids through a court order. It's fine. I can file for anybody I want.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Jeff in the Bronx.
Hey, good afternoon. I have a quick question.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I am a permanent resident. However, I lost my green card. I am eligible for citizenship. I will be doing some traveling in March, and I was thinking that which would be quicker, if I should apply for my green card back or should I apply for my citizenship?
Well, you're going to need a green card to travel, and most likely they're not going to renew your green card unless you have unless you've applied for a renewal. So apply for the renewal of the green card, and then simultaneously apply for your citizenship. You're going to have to do both if you're going to want to travel.
Okay, so question. So, like, if I apply for my green card, like, how long will it take to get it back?
About 8 to 12 weeks, but you can get a stamp in your passport in the meantime.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, Squeeze, I see there, Squeeze, at the airport, you have found somebody on the food line who has a question.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
What are you doing at the airport? Do you work there, or are you getting on a plane?
No, I work here.
Okay.
I'm a lounge attendant.
You're a lounge attendant. And you know this man next to you? You've seen him before? He comes by through there a lot?
Yes.
Okay, now when he introduces himself, does he introduce himself as Mr. Bernstein or Mr. Adigi?
I told him I use this name to get in here.
What is it? What name does he use? I gotta just make sure what name he's using.
Not yours.
Not mine.
No,
Okay, very good. He's not impersonating me. Very good. You have an immigration question for me, ma'am? Or you just want to be on the show just to say hello?
Both.
Both. Okay.
So what's your
all right? What's your immigration question?
My immigration question is, right? If I want to travel to the U.S., which I've tried to get my visa, I have a job, I have my kids, and they turn me down. I just asked him one question.
Why?
What is the real...
What did they ask you?
They asked me about my...
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay.
Between
are you married? Are you married?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right. So the answer is, generally speaking, if you are a single woman, even with children between the ages of 20 and 40, from Jamaica, from many of the West Indian countries, if you are single between ages 20 and 40, those statistics to the U.S. government are the people who are most likely to come to the United States on a visitor's visa and work or overstay on their visa. So you have, as a single woman living in Jamaica, you have an added burden to prove that you are not going to leave your job at the airport and leave your children behind to look for work in the United States of America. And it's a hard burden. They go look at your income, they look at where you live, how good of a job that you have. It's not that, and I'm sure it's a lovely job that you have, but I'm sure I'm not disparaging your job, but they're going to give more likely the visa to somebody who has an executive position, who, if they're going to be single between 20 and 40.
Or stronger ties.
But question, when you say meaning, what about if you're in a relationship? My relationship is a 4-year-old.
Now, if you get married, now that would probably, to me, change the equation, and then I would suggest try for the visitor's visa again, because it's very rare that somebody is going to go get married and then leave a husband who they just married 3 months ago to go live in America and then live here for years without the husband. You understand what I'm saying? So now you have stronger ties to come back. Just my 2 cents.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Got it?
Yes.
All right. Make sure when that Squeeze cleans up after himself, okay? He doesn't make a mess there, okay? All right, because he came over to my apartment once, he raided the refrigerator, and he left the whole kitchen a disaster, okay? So I hope he shows you more respect than he did. There he is, his free Diet Coca-Cola. All right, thank you very much. What? Oh, you have another question?
She has one more question.
One more question.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
does it take for a sister to file for a sister?
About 12 years, 13 years, a long time. All right.
All right.
Why, is your sister there?
Yes, my sister, because she's the one that I would visit.
Yeah,
but now if your sister files for you, now that would make it more difficult for you to get the visitor's visa because you've shown the intent to get a green card.
Yeah, we agreed that I'll try again.
Right. So if you plan on getting married soon, I would not have the sister file for you. I would get married and then try the visitor's visa again. That would be my advice.
They consider a person in a relationship. Once you're not married, you're just not married. You're still considered single.
You are single. Yeah. It's not a relationship. It's a marriage certificate. So my opinion would be the only thing that's going to change in your life is either marriage, maybe you get a promotion in your job, then I would go back and try for the visitor's visa again, or once you hit the age 40, then they're going to look at you differently.
Right. See, Brad and I actually did. We came down to Jamaica a few years back, about a decade ago. We met with a consul, and basically pretty much told us straight up: if you're young, you're single, it's going to be
very
tough.
Hard. And nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
Nothing has.
That's right.
I thought I would get into
Yeah, totally.
All right, and Squeeze, Chanel says bring some patties home with you.
All right.
All right.
All right. Chaka, thanks a lot for being on the show.
Thank you for participating.
All right.
All right, Squeeze. There you have it. All right.
And Brad, thanks.
You're going to get a lot of good service now at the airport lounge. All right, you can thank me later.
Oh, thank you. Now you're the man. Wait till you come through here.
All right.
You know?
Let's go to Hanny in Queens. Hanny's been waiting. Hanny.
Hi, how you doing, Brad? Hi, Squeeze. Good, thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
So I have a question. My husband, who I'm married, which is one of your clients, you know, we got married after he came back with the I-130, you know, was back to home, and came back and we got married, and you know, I filed for his petition, and he's been very abusive to me, and he's cheated on me, and also I'm deciding, you know, not to get him his papers, because that's
your prerogative,
you know.
by the way. You are the captain of the boat. That is absolutely your prerogative, whether to continue or not.
Yeah, so I'm saying, what do I need to do in order for me to cancel everything? Also, I had to file for my citizenship, but it's still I haven't still got the citizenship.
If we're handling the case as the petitioner, you would come in and advise us to withdraw the application.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on one second.
Yeah, no.
Hold on one second. All right. So by the way, everybody, we're going to be going to our social media diva. Do you like that name? Somebody came up with that name. Social media diva. I don't know. Well, maybe it'll stick. Maybe
I don't know yet. I don't know. I need to see the diva side.
Yeah, I haven't seen the diva side yet. But Anna is going to be coming up right after we speak to William in Queens. Okay, so leave your immigration questions on our Facebook. Boy, I got tongue-tied sometimes. On our Facebook feed. Leave your questions. We're going to go to William in Queens. Squeeze. William.
Okay.
Hi, Brad. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Good. What's up?
I got a question with my cousin. His green card did expire, and he renewed it. He tried to get it renewed. He take fingerprint on the 23rd of June, and up to now he do not hear nothing.
23rd of June did his citizenship, and that hasn't heard. It's not unusual.
Not citizenship, to get back to renew his green card.
He didn't get a stamp in his passport or anything?
No, we sent in the green card with the petition for he get his green card renewed. He have a 10-year green card already, but he's allowed it to expire.
So why doesn't he apply for his citizenship?
Well,
we've just been talking about that.
He didn't have the money to do the citizenship.
Okay. Well, if you don't have the money, you can get the fee waived for citizenship, by the way. So that's not a good excuse anymore, because they will give you a fee waiver for the citizenship. He should have gotten his green card by now. It's 6-8 months later. Let him come in and see us if he doesn't get it in another month or two.
Okay.
All right? And think about citizenship, and you can do a fee waiver.
Okay.
All right. Squeeze, do you want to find Anna? Can you find her? Where is she?
Anna.
There she is.
Well, let's check it in. Hello there, Anna.
Hey,
right.
guys. How's
Yeah.
it going at the airport?
Hi, Anna. Welcome.
Exactly. What is he doing?
I can hear you, Squeeze.
You know what he's doing at the airport? He went for the free food. I don't even think he's coming on an airplane. Sometimes he gets hungry. He lives by the airport. He shows his lounge card and he goes in and gets free sodas, free beer, and then he leaves.
You know what, Brad? You're giving me a very, very good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea, huh? Right?
The beach is only like 12 minutes away.
Right.
So I could actually use my lounge card, get free food, go back to the beach, live on the beach. That's a very good idea.
Right. They have a bathroom.
You might as well.
They got a bathroom, a shower. You can even sell your home.
Yeah, everything.
Live right there in the airport.
Good and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remind me of the Seinfeld Beach Cologne episode. Anyway, we proceed.
So anyway, for those who don't know, Anna, Squeeze met Anna already, but for those who don't know, she is doing our social media. She is an entertainment journalist from La Musica. She is joining us via Miami, and she is going to be asking all of your immigration questions on our Facebook page. I think, Anna, that Jill and the team pulled down another video of yours from YouTube to give everybody a little taste of Anna, see what she's all about. We have that. I don't know what. Every time I find out something new, I already know that she thinks, Squeeze, that Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez need to be married already. It's enough. All right. I also know that when she gets in an Uber, the Uber driver better just keep his eyes on the road and not ask her for a telephone number. Let's find out now what I don't know. We learn something new about Anna every show. Let's see what they have.
Hasta Trump está comiendo pan con aguacate.
I love it. Me encanta el pan con aguacate. Ándale, ándale, arriba, arriba. From República Dominicana, right?
Ándale, ándale, arriba, arriba.
No, it's not.
Es que lo que es.
Ah, que lo que
ándale, ándale.
Que lo que okay.
Pan con aguacate, algo dominicano.
Es para mí.
Claro que para ti. Oh my God, you see, he loves the pan con aguacate.
Ponle música a esto, música.
Yo te voy a decir la verdad. Ana reclamarte viene a reclamar. Que si en tu casa no hay aguacate. Tú estás atrás, tú no estás en nada. Tú estás atrás, tú estás atrás. Yo tenía un papi chulo que conocí en un callejón. So the man greets me and asks me how's my day going. Then he randomly asked me if I had a boyfriend. What? I thought to myself like, oh, why is he asking me this? Y yo le dije que sí, pero...
Donald Trump.
I was like,
what the hell is going on? What were you feeding Donald Trump?
That's a good lookalike Donald Trump.
An avocado.
Bread with
avocado.
Yeah, so basically.
Yeah.
Basically, that's like a typical snack in Dominican Republic.
Right.
I'm from the Dominican Republic. You guys, well, for those of you who don't know, and in Dominican Republic, it's a common snack, lunch, even a breakfast. Like the Americans call it avocado toast, but we call it pan con aguacate.
Now, on your segment, did we call him, by the way, on our show, the orange guy? Okay, that's how we affectionately or unaffectionately call the guy. Did he like the avocado toast? I think he liked it, right? It appeared he liked it.
He did. He actually made a little joke referring to it as a Mexican dish because a lot of the times they think a lot of a lot of the times they categorize all Latinos as Mexicans or whatever. Like so he made a little joke in there, and I was like, no, that's from Dominican Republic.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like if you remember during the campaign on Cinco de Mayo, he ate the what was it at Trump Tower, the taco bowl, and he says, look, I love all Mexicans and Latinos because I'm eating the taco bowl at Trump Tower. I mean, that's how ridiculous of a guy is. I don't know if you ever remember seeing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is funny because, like, for example, in Dominican Republic, tacos is not a thing.
Nobody would eat that.
We're Latinos.
Right.
No, I mean, we know the Mexican culture, so it's kind of been brought into the country, to the island, but it's not a dish that we would have there.
But it's completely
and
different.
I'm sure
it's a completely different culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than the language. Other than the language, obviously, right?
Right.
Even our accents are different,
right.
you know.
So you can tell the accent.
Where are you originally from, Anna? I just wanted to ask Anna a question.
I was born in New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey.
In New Jersey?
And yeah, I was born in New Jersey, but I'm first generation, and my parents and everyone in my family is from Dominican Republic. So I'm your neighbor.
I'll be going there in May, Brad. You want to go, man? I got some tickets to go to a real cool yacht party.
Maybe.
What part of Dominican Republic?
Well, Anna's like, oh, what part? Maybe I'll come too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anna's like, party in Dominican Republic? Where?
I have never been. Yeah.
Punta Cana.
All right, so let's
Punta Cana is where all the hotels are, right? All the resorts are.
Yeah, a lot of the resorts are there. It's really fun. You guys would have a good time.
Okay, Squeeze, there you have it. It's a lot of fun. We got to go. So let's get into our rapid fire. What do we got on our Facebook page today, Anna?
All right. So Carlene asked, I'm here as an F1 student. My husband is a green card holder for a year. If he files for my change of status, how long will it take?
About a year and a half.
Michelle asked, how long does it take for a spouse to get through after filing by a U.S. citizen?
9 to 12 months. Citizen. 9 to 12 months.
Okay. Nelly Campos, my daughter has a case for U visa since 2015, and she petitioned for me. I did fingerprints February 16, 2017. How long will this case last? Because now none of us have received anything, and person that she had the U visa against is already judged and sentenced for many years.
Wait, so she has a U visa? How is she filing for her parents on a U visa? Is that what she's asking? She's asking
if she could petition for her, which she's the mother.
Well, she has a U visa. She should be able, after she has the U visa, she should be able to apply for her own green card after 3 years, if it's been issued the U visa. If she's saying that the U visa is not been issued to her as of yet, they are backed up on U visas like 5-6 years because they only give 10,000 visas a year. It's actually quite interesting. We put up a statistic last week, Anna, where the orange guy in the White House is claiming that there's immigrants are coming and committing crimes against Americans, when a vast majority of the crimes committed in the United States of America are by people who were born in the United States, and it is very, very few, small percentages depending on what type of crime you're talking about, but we're talking about single digits, 3%, 4%, 5% actually committed by immigrants. There is a lot more crime of American citizens on immigrants, there's the statistics, than there is immigrants to U.S. citizens. So if you are an immigrant and you've been the victim of a crime, there's a U visa, and the U visa, there's so many victims of crimes, immigrants were victims of crimes by U.S. citizens, that the backup is 6, 7, 8 years, unfortunately. Yes, the mother can file for the daughter, but people should also know that if you have a U visa and it's been pending for more than 6 months, you can't apply for your work permit. All of that, Anna, was for you, by the way. I'm trying to teach you.
Yeah, I'm going to be learning a lot here.
Yes.
I'll tell you that much.
What else?
Pledge asks, how does one qualify for a green card? What should one have to get a green card?
One needs a consultation with Brad Bernstein. It's too many ways.
TC Avni, Mr. Brad, I posted bail for a friend. He was in immigration jail on 2014 case. It was settled in 2017. I lost the case number. How can I get money from the Department of Homeland Security? I still have copy of the money order.
Well, you should be able to go down and they should be able to track it by your social security number, hopefully, when you put up the bail. If you have a problem, come see us.
1-800-LAWLINK. That's the number.
Carla Harris, after filing N-400, how long to interview and oath in New York? Is it months or years?
It could be closer to a year than a month.
Donnett Bryant, Brad, a young lady came here on a visitor's visa, got sick, and went into labor. She had the baby and will be heading back home to Jamaica. Does she need a visa for the baby, and how long can the baby stay out of the country?
Baby can stay out of the country forever, but she's not going to probably be allowed back in, because as soon as you give birth in the United States to a U.S. citizen child, they're not going to let you come back and visit, even if you got sick and stayed here, because she probably collected Medicaid for the birth. But she should also get the baby a U.S. passport before she leaves, and then the baby can stay out of the country forever, come back when he or she's 20, 30, 40 years old. Just make sure you get the passport before you leave, so that way there's no question that this is the child that was born in the United States, and then keep renewing the passport when you're back home.
Stacy Ann Robinson, how long does it take from start to finish to get your citizenship?
Again, 9 to 12 months probably. Princess
Latoya, can someone who's living in the U.S. illegal file for themselves?
Sometimes, yeah, it depends. You could be like a victim of violence by your spouse. You can file for yourself. You can be the victim of a crime, get a U visa. We just talked about that before. There are ways to self-sponsor yourself, yes.
Dane Williams, I got married to a U.S. citizen. What forms do I have to file to get a green card?
I-45, I-130 gets you the green card. I-765 gets you the work permit. You also have to submit an affidavit of support in I-864. If you want to travel, it's the I-131. You put it all together.
Pauline Williams, I'm already a U.S. citizen. Can I still obtain a dual citizenship?
Dual citizenship of the country you were born in? Unless you're Japanese, I think so. Okay. Or Russian. Like Russia won't allow dual citizenship. Squeeze for your Russian friends.
Jacqueline?
Yes.
My baby was born in the USA. She's 3 months old. Does she need a passport to go to Jamaica?
Yes, she does.
Princess Latoya asked a follow-up question. She wants to know, how long does it take to file for yourself?
It depends what you're doing, Princess Latoya. You're self-petitioning how?
Valerie, asking for a friend whose daughter just got her 10 years. How soon can the daughter start filing for her mother, and how long will it take? Or is it best for the daughter to do her citizenship first, then file after getting her citizenship?
You have to do the citizenship first. You can't file as a permanent resident, so you have to become a citizen and then file.
Babe Henry, I'm a green card holder, put in filing for my 14-year-old who was born in the UK. I realized her scoliosis got worse. What are my options getting her here quicker to do surgery?
He filed for her when?
He didn't specify. She's 14 years old. He just put the filing in, and he just realized her scoliosis got worse, and he wants to bring her to the country quicker.
Tell him to come see us, and we'll try to expedite the case for him.
Okay. Carly Freeman, if you have completed your biometric for the green card and you have not received anything after 115 days, will opening a service request or info pass speed the process up? What are they?
It won't speed it up, but it'll give you a little more knowledge of what's going on.
Nicola, what is the process to become a citizen of USA?
Well, you have to have a green card first and then file an N-400 application when you become eligible.
Elect Lady, please tell us your professional fees to file the paperwork for citizenship, not USCIS fees, please.
I don't quote fees on our show. It depends on how many hours we have to work on your case. Until I meet with you, I don't know how many hours we're going to end up working with you.
And for now, that is it. Actually, one just came in.
Okay.
Cheryl George, how long do you have to wait for your daughter to come to the USA? I filed since 2012. I'm a U.S.
About a year.
She just put
about
it on.
About a U.S. citizen, about a year. So that ends our rapid fire, Anna. Thank you very much. Before you leave, I want Squeeze, all right, because this is important for you to know. I want Squeeze to tell you about USA Credit Repair. You don't know anything about this company. What they do is they're our partner here on the Brad and Squeeze show. And what they do is if your credit's below 700, Anna, and I'm sure your credit is not.
Mm-hmm.
But if your credit is below 700, they give you the triple play. And the triple play is that you'll get a free consultation for your credit. They will do your credit repair for free for 30 days. They're going to show you what they can do. And then they guarantee you that your credit's up in 90 days, and if not, they'll give you back your money. Not a bad deal.
That's some useful information.
Pretty
yeah,
useful
no, it's
information.
not.
Not
That's
a bad
really
deal.
good.
Now,
especially today.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you know, I was just saying, especially today, you kind of have a lot of people who are dealing with their, you know, their credit scores.
That's right, especially right after Christmas. People go crazy, you know, buying everything for their families. You know, I know Squeeze every year gets the same gift for his kid, the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. And the kid, his kid now is like, Dad, this is 15 years in a row, G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. It's enough already. What is the telephone number for USA Credit Repair, Squeeze?
Anyway, I just want everybody, once again, Brad is right in telling Anna about USACreditRepairInc.com. Everyone that calls up, just because Anna has joined us this week, I'm not going to make you get only 30 days of free credit repair. I'm going to give you 60 days of free credit repair, all in honor of Anna. That sounds pretty cool.
Anna.
Anna.
Wow. Wow.
Right.
Very good. Very good.
Right.
Our one sound effect, Squeeze.
Yeah. We're 2018.
We got to move on to other sound effects at some point. Yes.
Yeah.
So give the telephone number. Give the telephone number. Whoa. There you go. There you go. That's a bigger crowd. That's a bigger crowd.
So the number is 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-USA-7177. And if you call now, you will get 60 days of free credit repair. And we're all doing this in honor of Anna, right here on the Brad and Squeeze Show, exclusively. 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-USA-7177. You must call before 2 p.m. though. So make that call right now. Free credit repair for 60 days. They're going to show you what they can do. And that's how, we put it together, ladies and gentlemen. Anna, thank you so much for doing the social media check-in segment, a.k.a. Rapid Fire. Looking forward to speaking with you again soon.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank you. Likewise.
Be well.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, too.
Squeeze, we were going to have Jenny come on, but we have so many calls here. Let's try to get through as many calls as we can. Jenny was coming on to talk about pardons, but we're going to have her come on a different day to talk about pardons. Let's go to Maria in Brooklyn. Maria.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good.
What's going on?
My question is, I got married to a U.S. citizen in 2015.
Right.
In December.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2016, in the month of September, my husband filed for me a daughter.
Okay.
And we got through with everything by the month of November in 2016.
Okay.
Well, before my husband filed for us, he became very abusive, physically, emotionally, verbally.
Did you got your green card, or you didn't get your green card? You got it, right?
Yeah, I did get my green card.
And then during after you got your green card, he became abusive, or he was abusive during the process?
No, he was abusive before he filed for us, and he was arrested.
Okay. And he was arrested. You called the police on him, or someone called the police on him?
I called the police.
And then he came back into the house, or you did an abuse case?
No, he came back in the house like a month after.
Can I ask you a question?
He was, yeah.
Why did you allow him back in the house if he was abusive?
I was living in his house in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I was living in his house in Florida.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't entitle him to be abusive to you because you're living in his house. I'm not coming down on you. I'm really saying this to you for everybody else. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have to go through what you did. So I'm not coming down on you. I'm really trying to educate everybody else. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If the man gets arrested, he has an order of protection. You have an order of protection against him. Even if he owns his house, he's not allowed to back in his own house.
Mm-hmm. Me and my daughter, we did get our green cards afterwards. He filed for us, and he went to court and all that, and they, they order him to go to anger management and, stuff like that.
So you
and,
accepted him back. He apologized, I guess. He said it won't happen again, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
But it didn't change, so I decided that now it's time for me to go before it gets worse.
Right.
So, I keep reporting him to the court and all that. They help me to get money from the states to relocate.
Okay.
So they did offer me that money, and I did relocate last year, December.
Okay.
So I came back to New York, where my family is.
Uh-huh.
So my green card and my daughter's green card, it expires November of this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have.
Do I need a lawyer to go back in?
Yeah, because you have to prove you're either an abused spouse, which it sounds like you are, because you got all these court records, or that you're divorced.
Yeah, I'll have my court records.
And it was divorced, and it was a real marriage. But you need to prove the abuse, and I would suggest having a lawyer. I would also suggest to you or to the people who are watching, you don't have to live through violence and abuse. And generally speaking, people are who they are. So even though to me words don't mean as much as actions. And people say, yes, I'll change, yes, I'll do, unless they actually do something to try to change, whether they go for counseling or whatever the case may be. You're not going to change. You are who you are.
That's true.
So and that's just for other people. I mean, you lived through it. Thank God you're alive. Thank God you're okay. And yes, certainly we can help you. So hold on one second, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hey, Brad, you know what I wanted to say in between calls here?
What?
Just wanted to say happy birthday to Sean Paul.
Sean Paul. Happy birthday, Sean. Is he watching? Why am I taller than you right now? There you go.
You got a question?
There you go.
No, you gotta comment.
Do you have like a booster chair, Squeeze?
Oh, American Airlines.
American Airlines.
She's asking me what flight I'm on.
What?
It's American Airlines. Yeah.
Squeeze, tell her the truth. You're not on any flight. You just came for the free food.
No.
Oh, it's boarding.
It's boarding right now.
Tell them to hold the airline. I'll be there in a minute.
All right. Tell them to hold the airline. You got 4 more minutes of the show. The pilot will wait. Okay. And have a safe trip back. If you want to go, I'll finish up. It's no big deal. It's only about 3 minutes.
No. It's 4 minutes. What are you going to do?
All right, so let's go to Vava in East Hartford, Connecticut. Vava.
Yes.
How are you, Vava?
Good. I am good.
Hey.
My son filed for me. He's in the military.
Okay, great.
So I'm a green card holder.
Uh-huh.
I have a 14-year-old, and she has scoliosis, but she didn't reach that degree. Doubles, and she's a teenager now, and I'm wondering, what are my options getting her up a little early? She was born in Britain, but she have only a birth certificate. They didn't give her any. I left with when she was 2+.
Where is she now?
She's in Jamaica.
She's in Jamaica. File the I-130 for her. She'll be here in about a year and a half.
I filed already in October, but
okay. So she has unfortunately you got I know, but unfortunately you got about another year or so. There's not a lot you can do if you're just a resident.
So about a year and a half it will take.
Probably, yeah. You'll have to see. There is the Children's Bustamante Hospital. I don't know, how they help people with scoliosis, but I do know that hospital.
I used to go there with her, and it's like about $4 million Jamaican dollars to do it privately.
Well, unfortunately, it's about a year and a half or so before you're going to be able to get her here.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Once again, folks, the Brad and Squeeze Show. Do remember to call 1-800-529-5465, 9 a.m., 12 noon, each and every single weekday. But once again, I appeal to each and every one. Call Spar and Bernstein. Book an appointment, whether it's immigration, personal injury, criminal defense, family law, tax law, and much more. Reach out to them. Solid company. I've worked with them for the past 20 years. Don't think it's because of Brad's looks while I'm working with them. All right? They're really a solid company.
Thank you very much.
It isn't, right?
Yes, you are a handsome man as well. Have a safe flight, Squeeze. And we'll see you here in New York tomorrow. We're going to be back live at 9 o'clock. Thanks for watching.
Let's make it legal.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.